in the Upper Peninsula, Mr. D. Frederick Charlton.
Oh, hello everyone! Well, yes, I am Demetrius Frederick Charlton, but you may call me Fred. You all look like nice people. So what can I help you all with today?
Can we ask you about the buildings you designed? Could you tell us a little bit more about them?
I love buildings. Buildings are my favorite thing. Well, I've designed countless buildings in Marquette. Some say I'm responsible for how our town looks today. But, well, I'll start at the beginning. I was contracted to come up here and help design the Marquette prison. Do you know where that is? Are you familiar with that?
On 41.
Yes. So, after that, I quite liked it up here, despite all of this snow. Look at all of this. Last time I came out to talk to people, there was no snow. Oh my. Well, yes, I stayed here and helped build my architectural firm here in Marquette. We became quite famous, actually, and so we were commissioned to build several famous buildings here in Marquette. Well, we started with the courthouse. Have any of you ever been to the courthouse?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Nope.
yes. It's quite a beautiful building. It's nice to just walk in there and observe some of the beautiful insides. There's many other artists that help contribute to that as well. I believe the Iron Gate was helped build by one of, actually, the local professors here. Well, let's see, what else did I help? Oh, I helped build the Waterworks building, which down on Lakeshore Drive. It's now, I've heard, through the grapevine. No, the last group didn't really chuckle, but I'm glad you all appreciate my humor. So, yes, I heard that it has been turned into a museum. Do any of you happen to know what the museum of that is?
Natural history.
No, it's the Maritime Museum, actually, the one right down on the corner there, by the Coast Guard. So, yes, those are the ones, that are still standing anyway.
Oh, are there ones that aren't around anymore?
Yes, actually. Well, I even have some pictures here in my portfolio. Hang on. Okay. The first one I'll show you is the Opera House. So, this is a few pictures of the Opera House, which was a very gorgeous building. I was quite proud of it. Unfortunately, it burned down in a great fire. Actually, it happened during a blizzard. And, well, it was a very eventful event. Let's see. You all look like you're students, yes?
You
Do
betcha.
you go to the Northern State Normal School?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Or is it called something different now?
Northern Michigan University.
Oh, it's become a university. I always knew that would grow. Well, here, I built a few halls. Is that the slogan now? I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, here.
Oh my gosh.
So, these are a few halls that I helped design and build. They're no longer standing because, well, they needed to be renovated, as many buildings do, and the university expanded, I hear, so I believe they stood where your hedgecock, is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Hedgecock is. So, right in the middle of campus. Well, as you're looking at those, I'll tell you a little bit about my favorite building. One of my favorite buildings was the Longyear Mansion. This is actually still standing. It's just in Massachusetts, of all places. So here. It's quite a magnificent house. You see, I was commissioned to build this mansion for the Longyear family. And eventually, Mr. Longyear, he needed to move to Massachusetts for his job. Mrs. Longyear, however, she just loved her house so much that she demanded that her husband move it with them. So, brick by brick, board by board, over the course of around 7 years, they moved their whole house because they just loved it so much. Because my buildings are awesome. So yes, those are some of the notable ones anyway.
Well, thank you for sharing these with us. Do you mind if we walk and look at these? Or do you want them back?
No, that's perfectly alright. I enjoy sharing my work with others. Stay warm, everyone. I know it can get kind of chilly. I'm gonna go back to sleep, I believe, and burrow into my nice warm
have a question for Charlton.
Yes.
Did you know Harlow?
I didn't really know him that well, but you see, he was a little before my time. I have heard of him though. He's a very notable person. He helped with a lot of the real estate, I hear. Any other questions for me? No? Alright, well, thank you for listening to me babble on about my buildings. I know I can get a little crazy at times, but enjoy your walk and meeting other people, I assume.
Thank you, Fred.